Hi guys, I'm back with another video. My face is so fat. It's, let me be honest with you all. And while I'm being very, very transparent as I can be, and it's time that I talked about this because I know I'm not the only one that's going through this right now. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I thought I was okay. I thought if I did something to make my day go better or just for it to be uplifting, I would be okay. But I'm not okay. I don't know if it's my postpartum kicking in or what, but I've tried to fight it as long as I could, you know. And it's not the kids. It's not the kids. It's me. And I don't know if I'm being too hard on myself, but I'm actually glad that I can, you know, stop what I'm doing and talk to you all and actually record this because, like I said, I'm really hard on myself more than anything else. And it's nights where it's like, can I do this? Can I just pause, you know, and take a breath and just get it together? I don't have my kid's father with me for emotional and support, and I have my mother and I have my kids, and that is just a blessing within itself. I feel like I haven't taken care of me, and I don't know how selfish that sounds, but I feel like I'm taking care of the kids, I'm cleaning up after them, I'm making sure that, you know, nobody has broken bones, everybody has, you know, a clean diaper, and then you know, making sure everybody's fed. But it's like at the end of the day, in nights like this, it's like, what did I do for myself today? What did I do? And it's like, here it is. After 4 kids. And it's like, look at me. It's like, I don't have time to glam up, and I don't have time to make time, you know. I don't have time to check on myself, and I really neglect that part because I feel like I don't deserve it. You know, my kids deserve their mother. So it's like, let me put what I need on the back burner and how I'm feeling on the back burner because my kids come first. And it's sad to say, like, I just don't care about myself, you know. I just care about my kids, and I want to make sure that they're okay. I better not cry. I just know that I need to get myself together. I just know that I have to keep telling myself that some days are better than others, and some days are worse than others. I cannot be hard on myself. Rome was not built in a day. And I'm trying to this is why I hate crying. And I'm trying to build myself back up, because now it's like I have pieces missing. And it's like I'm holding all these pieces and I just don't know what to do with them. But along my journey, it's like I keep on walking and picking up more stuff, and I'm just making my load heavier. Sometimes I just feel like I don't deserve it. Sometimes I feel like I put myself, I do it to myself. I put myself last because these kids come first. And I have absolutely no problem putting my babies first. You know, I check up on my mother. I am a big time mommy's girl. And you know, I check up on my mother, I get on my mother about her health because I don't want to lose her. Because we lost my uncle, and like I said, we're not really close with our family, not, you know. But we lost my uncle, we lost my grandfather, and if I were to lose her, I wouldn't have nobody. So I get on her a lot. God. And that's why, you know, that's why I don't know what's triggering. I don't know what's triggering how I feel right now. And you know, this is my weakness. Feeling weak. And sorry. I feel like a lot of people don't see like this part. You know, when I was a first time mom, it hit me really bad. But I feel like this is the part that, you know, especially if you have your boyfriend or your husband or your partner or whoever, they don't see this part. They don't feel this part, you know. They just see it as, oh, let me take the baby, or oh, let me help you. And it's like, it's not even that. It's just like, you can't explain it. You can't explain it. And sometimes it's like, I'm sorry, I'll tell all these pauses. Sometimes I feel like I have to suck it up. I have to suck it up and just go on, you know, about my day. I have to suck it up and just like don't even think about it. You know, I have to suppress those feelings sometimes. So I don't know. And like I said, it hurts me that Michael's not here to be with his kids. It hurts me that we're not in a relationship. It hurts me that we can't raise our children and be a family. But then again, I've been hurt so many times where I just can't do it. I can't do that to myself anymore. Like, I would be a whole fool to do that to myself again. And meanwhile, while I'm going through this, I don't know if I want to call it a phase, but while I'm going through this, I can't go through this and deal with him, if that makes sense. I cannot afford to be stressed out, because at the end of this tunnel that I'm going through, Samantha's gonna have to come first eventually, and Samantha's gonna have to, you know, feel good about herself, because I have kids that need me, and I have kids that I need to raise. So eventually I'm gonna have to take myself off the back burner. Eventually I'm gonna have to think about myself, and I can't do that with Michael right now. That's a whole nother story. But I'm just actually glad that I can pick up the camera and like vent to you all and actually talk to you all without being judged, or without that one obnoxious person be like, girl, you better go get you some medicine, because medicine is not always going to fix everything. Sometimes you just need to talk to somebody. And I just feel like no matter how I feel, no matter what, somebody's going through the same thing that I'm going through. Somebody out there has 4 kids. Somebody out there has a baby daddy that ain't shit, that's in jail. You know, and somebody out there knows what the hell I'm talking about when, you know, it's, you know, the end of the day, and this is my only downtime right here. It's 12 o'clock at night. So, of course, you know, you're cleaning up, you're doing dishes, you're doing whatever. But I lay down and I just think, back then, I was not ready to have kids. I wanted a baby so bad. And also I wanted it by the wrong person. Back then, I don't think I could handle it. I'm being honest. Back then, if I would have had a baby, let's say 8 years ago, if I would have had a baby 8 years ago by the wrong person, I would be insane. First of all, I had no business doing what I was doing back then. But I couldn't just know. No way. No way. There's no way in hell I would be ready back then. But it's so funny how life is, because you actually have to go through it for you to look back and be like, what the hell was I thinking? What the fuck was I thinking? Could you imagine if you could go back, like this year's 2020, if you could go back 8 years ago, 8, 9, 10 years ago, and look at yourself and you be like, what the hell? But I've been through so much. And this is, of course, when I was younger. I'm still young, but way younger. I've been through so much to know that what's right and what's wrong, and what I should do, and should I do that, you know? And I'm glad and I'm really grateful for all the things that I've been through. Yeah, I'll twist out my hair, but I just know now that it's okay to talk. You know, it's okay to talk to somebody. I know it's okay to feel the way I feel. I know that, you know. I know that, you know, I just have to, sometimes you gotta start all over, you know. Everybody says maybe tomorrow. No, maybe you need a whole week. Maybe you need 3 days to figure out what the hell is going on. Because eventually, you're going to have to take time out for yourself. And I know my time is coming. But sometimes it's like, I ain't got time. But eventually, you know. Sometimes I do hate being transparent and very open, because there are because I feel like people judge what they don't understand when you're just trying to be blunt, or when you're just trying to be honest, or when you just can't, grab the right words to say. Wait a minute. I love my kids. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes I feel like, did I have them by the right man? Did I make a smart decision? Did I really think this through? And I feel like I'm so quick to say yes without really thinking. I'm so quick to not give it a lot of thought. And it's like shopping. I'm an impulsive shopper and I'm an impulsive thinker. So I feel like it's my fuck up. So let me make their lives the best way possible. I want them to because even though my mom's a single parent, she gave me everything that I wanted, everything that I needed, and everything that I wanted. I want to do that for my kids. Not everything they want, but everything that they need. And I have a son, and I don't want him to go down the wrong path. So I want to get him into every sport as possible. I want him to learn from his choices, and I want him to learn from his mistakes. I want him to be the best that he can be. I want him to go to college, and I want that for my girls as well. God, I have 3 girls. And I want that 5-bedroom house. I want a car. I want to pay these bills on time. I want, simple things. Like, I want a kitchen table where we can all sit together and eat, I want a washer and dryer. I really want a washer and dryer. I really want to move and just start fresh, And that's what I keep telling myself. You have to start fresh. You have to start fresh. It may not be the way you want it to be, but you will get there. I just know that I have to take my time. And it's okay to cry it out. It's okay to yell it out. It's okay to do whatever to get it out, And I feel a little bit better talking to you all. And maybe this is something I have to gradually get out of. And I'm not on the risk of, killing my kids or anything like that. It's not that deep. But it's me. And I don't know why I feel like how I feel. And I used to think that I didn't have enough time. After I had Mason, I didn't have enough time to actually sit and rest myself, and not actually physically rest, but rest my mind, get myself together, and build myself back up. Because automatically I found out I was pregnant with the twins, and this time I'm pregnant with Nova. Excuse me, but I had about a month to actually sit. And after all the lights go off, and after everything goes off, and it's dark, it's like, have time to think. Like, I really have time to think. And it's so satisfying because Michael's not around. Michael's not around to throw that off track, you know. I feel like he's a very negative person. I feel like he will argue with you and sees no wrong that he does. And then when he does see the wrong that he does, it's after the fact, you know. But it's like, after I had Nova, it's like I'm not rushing to do anything. I'm not rushing to get better. Because I know it's getting better is like a scar. It needs time to heal. But talking to you all, talking to you, mom, social mom, mom life, it has me thinking like I am not the only one that's going through this. I'm not the only one that feels like where's my energy? I just hope that I get better. You know, I hope that my life gets better. I hope that my situation gets better. I'm going to keep as much faith as I have and much faith as I can gain. And I just hope nothing but blessings for my kids and my mother. Because more than anything, they deserve it. I don't deserve any of this, they do. So I'm just gonna really think some more. You know, and maybe this is what I needed. Maybe this is what God is trying to tell me. You know, maybe he's like, you need to take care of yourself. Aside from taking care of the kids, you have got to take care of yourself. You know, you need to relax yourself. You need to not be so hard on yourself. I have a whole life to live, and it's not like it's like a limit or anything, but I have a whole life to live, and you just need to take care of yourself. Stop putting yourself last sometimes. But aside from, like I said, kids and my mom, you know, you need to really think. And that's what I have. And it's like, how can I put this? It's like, when I say days are better than others, I don't have that negative entity, Michael. I don't have that. It's like I really have time to think, and it's so weird because I've never had this much time to think. Like he's so gung-ho and wanting to be back together, and it's like I don't want to be back with him. It's like I don't want to be. I can't have this right now. Not like this. Eventually I do. If he changes, it's if. But aside from that, I don't want it like this, you know. You know, I'm still trying to pick up the pieces of my life, you know. I really want to take care of my family. I really want to take care of my mother, and I really want to take care of my kids. You know, I really would love for them to not have to worry. And that's something I'm really hard on. But that's something else. But it's like I'm so hard on myself because how can I put this? Because I feel like I don't have. That's what it is. Let's cut the shit. I don't have. That's why I feel this way. You see what I'm saying? I don't have this nice house. My kids don't have this. That's why I feel this way. And I feel like I should be able to provide for them. Because I'd say that because I depended on Michael to do that. And I should have never depended on, first of all, I should have never depended on a man. But now I know I can pick myself up and be like, let me pick this up. Because he sold me a broken dream, you know. I'm just rambling right now. But I love you all so much. Thank you all for tuning in. This is my late night, I guess, whatever, but you all have a lovely night. Get you some sleep, get you some rest, because you'll need it. Tomorrow's Sunday. Maybe I should go to church tomorrow somewhere, and hopefully somewhere I'll have the answer. So, I love you all. Bye.